driving home. Hopefully there's no cops out. Took Chuck out. Chuck did great. I've never had less problems with this thing than I did today. The transfer case, the first run, it popped out of gear. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I didn't have it locked in enough, but that was it. The T that I needed to put in for my brake, I didn't tell many people, but I didn't have power brakes. All I had was manual brakes. And it was enough to slow me down and just barely hit the two-step. But I wasn't gonna, hold on, there might be a cop here. No, we're good. I wasn't gonna put anybody at risk if I didn't think it was safe, so I just had to push extra hard on the brakes. All the brakes worked, plus I'm in four-wheel drive, so we were good there. We went out, made some test hits. The line that I had put on, because I didn't have that T, they were just some plastic hoses I had, and them things melted and sucked right down. So I ended up just ripping it off. The power brakes didn't work that well, so I ripped that line off too, stuck the PCV valve in there, and carburetor, because I took my spacer off, so I didn't have an extra port for my power brakes. But other than that, truck ran great. I know we made 5-6 passes, test and tune. I've never held back, except for that one, the first race. I kind of babied it a little bit. RPMs are there. I was thinking about getting a torque converter for this thing. I don't think we need it anymore. So it was a little bit wet. I thought that was, the reason why it was working so good, and it wasn't. It dried up, got pretty sticky for the rest of the guys, and mine just kept doing the same thing. So I could get into third gear by the time I hit the end of the track at 300 feet. Yeah, wait, it might be a cop here too. No, we're good. Shifting at third gear and 300 feet, so that truck's starting to really roll. And I think the next thing is probably the rear end will go out of it, because when I was letting out of the two-step, it was launching, and I just stayed on it. It's only 500 horse, but I mean, it's still putting some power down, right? But I had a little header leak there towards the end. I think it was because of the weight of the exhaust. There's no support at the tail. I just threw it on there. I'm glad I didn't run street class, because it was kind of a mess. I ended up getting put in the outlaw class for truck. There was only 7 of us. I was one of the first ones in the class, and I wasn't ready. The guy pointed at the light. I was barely on the two-step. Light came green. By the time I let off the button, the guy was already out on me. Shit happens. I can't blame anybody but myself. I had more than enough time. So I think other than that, I think that was all we had. So that one guy I've been talking to, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with him. I wish I did. He ended up braking. I wanted to grudge race him. There's so much going on, it was hard to keep up. Met with a few other people that were there, so that was pretty cool. Hold on. They got all these freaking security cameras out here now. But other than that, truck run good. The guys next to me, I think his name was Dan. I was gonna record some stuff, and he offered, he's like, hey, I'll record you if you want. So I set up my other camera, and then he recorded a couple passes, and then the last 2 passes that I made, I didn't ask him to do it, just because I knew I was probably gonna just go out there and lose. And that's what I did, and it was just, I was trying to hurry up because there's only 7 of us. They're trying to rush through the classes. So I want to thank him for helping out. And then the I was trying to get video of him. It just didn't work out. I got one video of my other friend. It was just, it's hard, and I was too far away from the action. I wish I would have been a little earlier. I could have parked closer, but anyway, that's what I got. So I'll make a couple videos here, get posted, but my GoPro didn't want to work. It worked for a couple runs, and then it just, the batteries kept dying. I knew it was gonna do it. I just took it so I had it, but that's what we got. So catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching this. There'll be some videos coming. See ya.